everyone. Thank you. I'm humbled and honored to receive this award today. Thank you to my friends and colleagues for nominating me. Thank you also to the Friends of the Iowa Civil Rights Commission. It's a true honor. Iowa's Defense of Marriage Act passed in 1998. Since its passage, it became my passion to fight for civil marriage equality in Iowa. Often I'm asked, why marriage and not civil union? Before 2000, the concept of a civil union didn't exist. In fact, the legal category of civil union was created as a political compromise to do one thing: reserve the privileged status of marriage for heterosexual couples while creating a separate status for same-sex couples. Civil unions assign a separate status that sends a message of inferiority to everyone else, and it invites discrimination. A marriage is a recognized relationship in every state. A married couple is free to travel from state to state and know that their marriage will carry with it all the legal presumptions that marriage allows. A couple with a civil union does not have the same freedom to travel. Their civil union will only be recognized in states where they have created civil unions. Marriage carries with it the legal presumption that one spouse can be a caretaker and decision maker for the other spouse in the event of a medical emergency. A same-sex couple with a civil union must still prove that they have the right to participate in those medical emergencies. A married couple enjoys the presumption that jointly held property is automatically transferable upon death. A surviving partner in a civil union must again prove the right to receive that property. Married couples receive the continuation of state and federal benefits upon the death of a spouse. A same-sex couple in a civil union does not receive the continuation of those benefits. Only the word married conveys the legally understood meaning applicable to many of our families, a meaning unmatched by any other. It means commitment and love. Without being able to use the word marriage to describe the relationship, other people have to wonder, what is it? What kind of a relationship is it? How do I refer to it? And should I even respect it? In addition to the question about why marriage, I'm also asked why Iowa? And my answer is why not? Iowa has a historic commitment to protecting the equality of individual liberties of all of its citizens. It's known for its powerful commitment to equality and inalienable rights of all people within its borders. In challenging private prejudice and arbitrary public restraints on individual dignity and accomplishments, Iowa has not been content, as Preston referred to await the word of federal courts, the deliberations of sister states, or even the safety of national consensus. 26 years before the United States Supreme Court ratified the 13th Amendment, Iowa's Supreme Court declared that no man in this territory can be reduced to slavery. Nearly a century before Brown versus Board of Education, Iowa rejected a separate but equal system of public education for African American children. Iowa became the first state to admit women to the practice of law, and the home state of the nation's most heralded advocate for women's suffrage, Carrie Cat Chapman. Iowa's long-standing commitment to equality and to the use of law and public policy to advance rather than inhibit individual autonomy and dignity is why Iowa was the right place to establish that laws prohibiting civil marriage equality violate equal protection for all. In closing, I would also like to thank my partners at the Davis Brown Law Firm for supporting me on this quest. Not only did they support my pro bono time, but many gave of their time. I also want to thank and acknowledge my fiance, Sue Ackerman. She's been my inspiration and my rock through this journey, and tomorrow, here's the secret, we're getting married. I'm proud to be an Iowan. As our state motto so succinctly puts it, in Iowa, our liberties we prize and our rights we will maintain. Thank you and good afternoon.